Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Anastacia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a UK record collection, and I say UK record collection because I want to say like probably half my records are still in Canada. I got a like Crosley suitcase record player when I was probably like 16 or something with I think it was like Sam Smith's first album. I think I got those two together as a birthday present. I started collecting records ever since. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm first gonna run through my 7 inches because there's only 3 of them, and then a exclusive box set that I have. And then I'm gonna run through all of my actual records based on artist. So let's just get into it. Okay, so first I wanted to do my 7 inches. So I only have 3 like I said. This is the Harry Styles Watermelon Sugar. And this just has the black with the fruit kind of inserts, and it came with like a Polaroid, I think. So that's really cute. This is Midnight Memories. This is the picture disc. So this has Midnight Memories and Rock Me, the live version from the movie. I found this on Depop actually, and it was like a decent price. So I just like added it onto an order that I was making from that person's store. And then last for 7 inches, I have The Lakes, Taylor Swift. This was a record store day exclusive from last year, and I love this so much. Okay, next I want to talk about the scam of the century, which is the Fine Line Harry Styles 1-year anniversary box. This was the stupidest thing I've ever spent money on. I maybe would hate it less if it was like a colored vinyl or something, but it is just standard black. It also comes with gloves, some square photos, and what I want to say is maybe the worst photo booklet I've ever seen an artist make people pay for. Like, listen, I love Harry Styles. Anybody that knows me knows that I love Harry Styles. But what is this? Like, genuinely, what is this? I don't know, guys. But if you didn't spend your money on this, I wouldn't be bummed about it because, like, I don't know. Anyways, so that's the Fine Line box. And I also will say, I don't have it with me, but I have like a copy of Fine Line just like normally in the Coke bottle green version, which I bought off of his website when it was initially announced. So I at least have like a cute version, but yeah, that's the version I have here because I bought it while I was living here. So I'm just gonna dive on in. I think in the same vein of Harry, we'll just like run through what I have of his here and we'll just go from there. I'm just gonna run through them one by one and I'll show you if they're cool pressings, but otherwise just they're standard black. So that's that. So this is HS1 and this is on standard black. This is Harry's House. This is on the translucent yellow. And I feel like it really matches the vibe of the album, so I'm happy I have the yellow. And then I also have the Harry's House picture disc. The only reason really that I bought this was to try to get tickets to the One Night Only in London, and I failed at getting tickets to that, but at least I've got the cute picture disc. I've got a couple of my One Direction vinyls. I have Up All Night, but it's in Canada on the green Urban Outfitters pressing. But I have Take Me Home. This is the clear swirl pressing from Urban Outfitters, and it's fantastic. This is One Direction's 4. This is just on standard black. I think I bought this from Amazon, honestly. And then I've got Made in the AM. I have 2 copies of this. I think one is still in Canada, but this is the blue version. I think this is also from Urban Outfitters, if I remember correctly. So this is a translucent blue. And we're still waiting for them to press Midnight Memories. So if they could speed up with that, that would be great. Next up, I've got a copy of Walls by Louis. This is just standard black. And then I've got a copy of Niall's Heartbreak Weather, which is also standard black. And I've got his new album pre-ordered in a really fun color, so I'm really excited to get that in the mail once it's finally out. Next artist is Lorde. This was a gift. This is Lorde's Pure Heroine. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Yeah, it's just amazing. This is just on standard black, but it is beautiful and I love it so much. I also have Melodrama. This is just on standard black as well, and I still don't have solar powered, but one day I will get it in my collection. Also, yeah, some of them are still in the shrink wrap. It's because I ran out of like plastic protectors, but I took them all out for the sake of the video. But if they're shiny and there's glare, it's because they're still in the shrink wrap, but they're like open. I'm not just leaving records unopened, but yeah. I've got some 5 Seconds of Summer albums. So this is Young Blood. This is also on standard black. And then I've got a copy of, I've got the original Calm in Canada, which I think like red. Is that a thing? If someone knows it and can leave it in the comments if that's a thing, then maybe it's red. If not, it's black. I can't remember. But I picked up this copy of Calm when I saw it at HMV because it's this beautiful blue and I just thought it was so cool with the alternative artwork. And I love it. And then I also have a copy of their latest album, and this is on the brown, and I was so happy to see a brown vinyl because I don't have anything brown and I feel like it's so cool, but this is like the perfect chocolate brown color ever. I'm actually obsessed with it and I feel like it suits the vibe of the album so well. Next, I'm gonna go through the 1975 albums I have. So this is their debut album. This was before I used to store my records properly, so you can see there's rings on them. But I honestly don't mind. I feel like it kind of gives them that like worn in look, and this is probably one of my most played albums because I bought it so early on. So yeah, this is just the clear pressing. Most of the 1975 albums are clear, but yeah, so this is the debut album. And then we've got I Like It When You Sleep. This is also clear and very beautiful. And then for a brief inquiry into online relationship, first of all, I'm obsessed with the cover of this, even though it's so simple and plain. I think it's so pretty compared to the craziness of the pressing. So this is bright yellow, and I feel like this is the truest yellow vinyl I've ever really seen, and I absolutely adore it. I think it's so fun for this album. And then I've got their latest album. This is Being Funny in a Foreign Language, and this is pressed on the black and white vinyl, which is just insanely cool. I love this vinyl. I think it's very, very fun. This is one of my record store day purchases this year. I am so happy to finally have this in my collection. I've been waiting for this for literally years, since Maddie teased it years ago on his Instagram. And this is live with the BBC Philharmonic Orchestra. It's amazing and it sounds absolutely beautiful. Like the first time I listened to it, I actually started crying because I was just like, what? This sounds so amazing. And this is just, you can kind of see there, but this is just on clear again. Okay, listen, I didn't do this intentionally, and I feel like I'm gonna date this video in a very specific way, but I'm now gonna talk about my Taylor Swift records. Mom and Dad, what? Anyways. I only recently kind of started collecting Taylor Swift records. I was like a closeted Taylor Swift fan for a really long time, and then finally just decided to own it because it's too fun and life's too short. This is 1989. This is on standard black. Next up, we've got Lover. So this has one pink and one blue pressing, which I will show you, which I'm sure everybody has seen a million times. So it's got the baby pink, which is pretty, and then also this really pretty blue. Next up, I've got Reputation. So this is a 4-disc picture disc, which I thought was really cool. So I will show you each side of it. So this is side A, and this is side B, and then this is side C, and this is side D. Next up, we have Folklore. This is on this like really nice like tan. It's like, I don't know if you can really see it. It's so apparent in person, but you can kind of tell at that angle. There's like some marbling to it. I don't really know. Can you see that at all? I don't know, but it's so clear in person, but I absolutely love the color of this. And then I also have Evermore. So this I got, and it's not the transparent, it's like opaque green, which I'm absolutely thrilled about because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the transparent one as much. I like that it's like opaque. I feel like it's just so much stronger of a green, and it fits so beautifully with the cover. So yeah, so happy about that. And then for Midnight, I decided to go for the mahogany color. I really like the cover of it, and I think it's really pretty. I think maybe if I would have known that all of the colors would have been around for ages and that I would have actually been able to get my hands on the purple, which was supposed to be the Target exclusive, I think, then I maybe would have gotten the purple because I don't have anything purple. This is the mahogany pressing, which I still love, and I feel like it fits the artwork really well. She always does that so well. And then last but not least, another record store day find is I got the Folklore, the Long Pond Studio Sessions. I'm so happy to have this. And this is on the like smoky gray color, which is absolutely beautiful. Next up, I've got a few Lanas. So this is my copy of Ultraviolence. This is just on standard black. I have a couple of Lana's earlier albums, but they're still in Canada, so I don't have everything with me, but I just brought my favorite. And then this is my copy of Norman Rockwell. This is also on standard black. For Lana's latest, I have a poster there, you can kind of see. But for Lana's latest, I decided to go with the HMV exclusive, and I'm so unbelievably glad I did. I think this is like one of the most beautiful colors I've ever really seen in person of a vinyl. It's this like perfect, I feel like this is the perfect like true raspberry like pinky red ever. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think it's so stunning, and it's my favorite definitely of all of the covers and pressings that I've seen. We've got Casey Musgraves, so this is Golden Hour, and this is just on a clear pressing. And then I have Starcrossed. Now I've got something to say about this. I love this album. I love Casey Musgraves, and I love the intention behind, oh sorry, I have it on white, but I love the vibe. Like I thought this would have been so cool, and then you like slide the record in here, but I literally keep it outside because it is such a pain in the ass to like get the record in and out of this back sleeve thing. It's so annoying. Next up, I've got The Neighborhood. So I've got the first one, which is I Love You. This is just on standard black. And then I also have Wiped Out. This is also on standard black. And then I need to buy the other ones. I really want Chip Chrome, but I just haven't gotten around to buying it yet. Next up is Arctic Monkeys. I've got a couple in Canada, like I said, but this is an example of one that I found at a record fair. So I found this, I think it was like 15 pounds or something like that, and it's on this like blue, and it's kind of like marbled. You can't really tell on camera, but, and this is whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not. And then I've got The Car, which is on the custard yellow, which is very beautiful. This is a Record Store Day exclusive. This is Glass Animals. I Don't Want to Talk, I Just Want to Dance. This was from last year, so the front's got these cherries on them, and then the back says Glass Animals all over it, and these are numbered. So this is number 1757 out of 2500, so that's cool. I've got Easy Life. So this is Maybe in Another Life. This is just clear, and then this like artwork house thing is on the plastic. These are cool. This was limited to 500, and I've got number 60. And then this is another Easy Life. I got this Record Store Day. This is live from Abbey Studios. Sounds really cool, but it's only 4 songs, so could have easily been a 7-inch. I'm not too sure why they did a big one, but yeah. Next is Apricot Princess by Rex Orange County. This was a Record Store Day exclusive from last year. It's on this really pretty green, very fun. This is definitely probably my like least listened to vinyl. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I got to Record Store Day and I got so overwhelmed. It was my first one, and they asked me what I wanted, and I just like was like, all of them, thanks, bye. And so that was one of them that I was like debating about, and then just ended up buying at the till. This is another example of what I picked up at a record fair. So this is Ed Sheeran's first album, Plus, and this is on orange, which I was super stoked to get. I didn't even know it was orange when I bought it. I just was like, yeah, I'll take it. It was so cheap. And I was taking the train home, and I was like, oh my God, it's orange. So fun little surprise. This is another record fair. This is standard black, but this is Justin Bieber's Purpose. I love this album, it's so good. Very reminiscent of my like first undergraduate degree in Canada, but I absolutely love it. So next up, I've got Anne Marie Therapy. This is a signed copy. So I went to a signing at Crash in Leeds where we got to meet her, and then she signed the albums. And this is on this like really pretty like bright neon translucent pink, which matches the cover very well, I think. Next up is probably one of my most listened to records, considering I bought it only last year, but this is Suki Waterhouse's I Can't Let Go, and this is the loser edition, so it's limited edition, first pressing on colored vinyl, and it's this like quote unquote gold color, but this is just such a good album. I'm so happy that I have this. Next, I've got Sam Fender. This is 17 Going Under, and this is on a really bright pink. Next up is Maroon 5, Songs About Jane. This is just on standard black, and I love this album so much. Like, people can give Maroon 5 shit all they want, but the first 3 albums are really good. Next up, this is Sam Smith, The Thrill of It All. So as you can see here, it's got some like discoloration. I bought this at a record fair. but it was super cheap. I think it was like 10 pounds, and it's the white pressing. So I was like, I don't really care. This is a great album. Aurora by Daisy Jones and the Six. I was super excited to get this, and this is on the blue pressing. Don't know if they did different colors of this, but this is on like a translucent blue. Next is the alternative artwork for Olivia Rodrigo's Sour. I really like this cover actually more than the original, if I'm honest. And this comes in this like light blue translucent color. Then I've got the Cocteau Twins, Heaven or Las Vegas. This is on standard black. I've got Simply Red. I've got a couple of these. This is Picture Book, A New Flame. These are on standard black. And then I also bought those at like a charity shop. They were really cheap, I think 3 pounds or something each. And then this is an HMV 100th anniversary pressing of Simply Red's Stars. And this is on a really pretty blue that matches the album. Those are kind of albums that like remind me of my mom, like cooking dinner at home when I was a kid. And then I also randomly bought this. This is Johnny Hates Jazz. Again, one of those ones that like reminds me of my parents. And Harry Connick Jr. Because if you don't listen to jazz music while you're cooking dinner and pretending that you're like living in the Italian countryside, drinking wine, making pasta, then I don't know what you're doing. So definitely do that and give this album a listen. It's very good. Anyways, that is my whole record collection. I'm gonna show my record setup now, and you guys can kind of see how I have everything set up. And also I just wanted to say that I listened to everything on I'm just looking at it here, on an Audio Technica, and I will link the one that I have. So I just wanted to show you guys my record setup. It's not great. Normally I move this. This is my Seinfeld Lego. Very cool. This is my record player. So this is the Audio Technica. Again, I'll have it linked in the comments. And then I got this little storage thing from Amazon, so I'll link it as well. I just have some knitting and stuff there, and then I put my 7 inches here, and this is the fine line box, which fits all the way back, but I just haven't fixed it. And then all of my records they fit in the bottom of this one, but I'm feeling like I'll probably have to start the next shelf if I buy any others. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up my records. So I have them all on my bed and all my sleeves and stuff. So I just need to redo them after doing this video. But that's that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite records are that you've collected, or what you're looking for, or anything like that in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.